Hello guys, hope you all are going well. Today I am going to discuss here about the important novel To the Lighthouse. At the last I am sharing notes with you. Hope this notes is helpful for you. Now let's start our video. This novel is written by Virginia Woolf in 1926 in London and published in 1927. This novel is divided into three parts: the window, the time passes, and the last one is lighthouse. In a first part, Ramsay family spend a summer vacation in a summer house. And the second part is a very small 10-year passes in a second part, and some family member is died during the time. In a third part, the remaining member again spend his vacation in a summer house. The story is full of emotion and scream of consciousness. The story is started before starting the First World War. In Scotland, there is a place, Hebrides. There, Ramsay family spent his summer vacation in a summer house. Mr. Ramsay and Mrs. Ramsay has 8 children. Near his house, there is a lighthouse. Mr. Ramsay's smallest son, James, asked to go in a lighthouse. Mr. Ramsay said to his son, "Tomorrow we will go if the weather is good." James became very happy. Mr. Ramsay asked, "I think weather is not good tomorrow." James became sad and anger on his father. Mrs. Ramsay and his colleagues is also spent a vacation in a summer house. Charles Tansley, this man is the student of a Mr. Ramsay and stay with him. They give a good argument about Mr. Ramsay in a metaphysical philosophy. Charles' behavior is not good and few people like him in this house. Lily Briscoe is also stay in a summer house. She was a painter and she made a sketch of Mrs. Ramsay. Mr. Ramsay went Lily and William. Mr. Ramsay want Lily and William Banks' marriage. William is also stay in the house. He was an old family friend of Mrs. Ramsay, but Lily Briscoe stay alone and declared Mrs. Ramsay she could not want to marriage. There is some other guests who live in the summer house, Paul and Minta. Mrs. Ramsay want they also marriage. One day in the afternoon, the Paul proposed a Minta, where the Lily made a painting, and Mrs. Ramsay angry his son James. There, Mrs. Ramsay become angry because something stops to made him a philosopher. Now in the evening, during the dinner time, Paul and Minta went together in walk with the 2 children of Mrs. Ramsay. There, Lily become angry in a Charles because they said woman work is not painting and writing. After dinner party, Mrs. Ramsay with his guest in a drawing room and come back and thinking about their past in alone. Mr. Ramsay come near to his wife and both are sit still and think. The big difference between both are Mrs. Ramsay such a realistic, and Mr. Ramsay has a one wish his wife present his love and say I love you. But his wife indirectly present his love as it is time is passing, the novel is went away. In all the Europe, war is started. One day suddenly in a night, Ramsay is died. Mr. and Mrs. Ramsay first son Andrew is died in a First World War, and Mr. and Mrs. Ramsay daughter Poor is also died during a childbirth. 3 family member is died during this time. Therefore, Mr. Ramsay family not went to spend his vacation in a summer house. 10 years is passed. The summer house is dirty, full of dust. The housekeeper, Mrs. M. McNabb, is also not care the summer house. Suddenly, she know the Ramsay family come in a summer house after a 10 years to spend a summer vacation. She cleaned the house with the help of other ladies. The remaining member of a Ramsay family spent his vacation in the house. In the third part of the time is again slow like a first. Mr. Ramsay's nature is totally changed. He again come in a summer house with his son James and his daughter Cam. Mr. Ramsay said to his son and his daughter they went to the lighthouse. Mr. Ramsay's nature is changed because they could not find anyone who know himself. Lily sit in a garden to complete his last time painting. Mr. Ramsay and his children went to the lighthouse. Both children are not interested to go in a lighthouse because they are young. Both children are not interested. But they went gems shipping and finally they reached to the lighthouse. His father appreciated the gems for a good shipping. First time they feel connected with his father. Mr. Ramsay today feel he complete the wish of his wife. There the lily complete his painting. Finally she become very happy and the novel is ended. Hope you will understand easily. If you have any question, comment me in comment section. Please like, share and subscribe my YouTube channel. Thank you.